Okay, I guess we'll start here with this one. Okay, this is your girl Cooking with Steph. I said I would be back with you as we put this dressing together. So what we're getting ready to do is we're getting ready to put this dressing together. So I have my girls here and they are going to put this dressing together with me step by step so they know exactly what to get in that kitchen and do. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a piece. And each piece we get, we're going to break it up. So I'll give y'all that pan over there. And I'll use this one. It's nice and warm still. I know it's best to use day-old cornbread, but hey, it is what it is. Happy Easter Sunday, everyone. It is midnight. It is Sunday. And we are putting this dressing together. Try to crumble it up as fine as possible. Watch you, Denise. Look at her. See? I knew it. I knew it. You have to watch her. Because she will eat all the cornbread up before it gets to the pot.
It's a shame. What you do that for?
Okay, do this like this. At this point. Okay. That's a little heavy. Okay, can y'all see in there? Okay, so we have the cornbread crumpled up in there. The next thing we are going to do, I'm going to add a handful of green onions to this. Then I'm going to add a handful of celery to this. Then I'm going to go in with a cream of mushroom, a cream of celery. Just dump it in like that. A cream of mushroom and a cream of celery. Here's the next step. Which one you got, baby?
Cream of mushroom.
Okay, so that's the celery. So I have the celery and the mushroom. Okay. That spoon is not going to fit in there. So let's use our cornbread spoon. Okay. Throw that out and we're getting ready to go on to the next step. Everything in there that needs to be. So I am just going to simply take this and mix it through. You're going to need a bigger spoon than that, baby. Get one of those blue spoons over there on the counter by the sink. Okay. We have that mixed in. Next step. This is hot. So we want to be very, very careful on this step. I'm coming in with that chicken broth that I had on the stove cooking. And I'm just going to simply pour that in enough to wet this bread up very well. little wet. I want it to be nice and moist. Okay, that's what we want right there. Okay, ladies, next step, I'm gonna add y'all's in there. Stir it on up. We have the chicken that came from the pot, so we're going to halfen that up between each pot. I'm not going to put the skin in, we're going to throw that skin away. Okay? So we're just going to simply take that turkey tail and break it up into your dressing.
Can you take the bone?
Yes, I'm gonna bring this bone out once I get most of the meat out. It's usually really hot to try and take the bone out at this point, so I just let it sit to the side. And then you want to make sure that all corners are good and moist. Good thing about when you cook with a bone with your meats, that bone gives it flavor. Okay, this is taste time at this point to see if I need to add anything to this dressing. Let's have a taste. This is the taste test time to see what it's hitting for. Meat poultry and a little bit of sage. Has that nice little kick at the back of your palate. Needs a little poultry. And it needs a little sage. Careful, you don't want to make it turn green. You just want to have the flavor there. See how that bone just came on out? Doing the same for that. Just keep turning it, allowing the meat to go inside the dressing. Now that's nice and moist. That is absolutely nice and moist. Okay, did you stir from the bottom up? You want to stir from the bottom up. That's a piece of fat. I don't want that. This is, I don't want that. Okay. And you just can get your meat off your bone that way. And I think I'm just gonna leave that bone in the center right there. Okay. We don't want to over stir it, because if you overturn it, it'll get gummy. Let me see, based on there, that's a good consistency. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead on in and feed in that rotisserie chicken. That is how we're going to have our chicken and dressing. Okay, then you're just gonna fold it in lightly. Folding it in lightly. And you want to have about as much chicken as you do dressing. You want those two to be even. Okay? You're just going to fold that in. I'm going to add a little bit more of this roux. Ooh, the bottom of it, baby, is where all that flavor is. You want to add the rest of that chicken to there, baby. And there you have it. This is your chicken and dressing. I'm going to allow it to sit here for a minute and let everything settle in together. Going to cover this up while it's sitting there getting together. My roast is soon to come out. And then we will be done. Well, we're done with the chicken and dressing. All left to do for this is to throw her in the oven. And that dressing is done. I said I'd come back with you as we put that dressing together. We've put that dressing together. We've sampled it and it's smacking. So we're going to just allow this to sit here and rest. And I'm going to go ahead on and cover this up. We are going to, once this cools down, we are going to refrigerate these two. In the morning, that will be the first thing that we throw in is the dressing. The roast is coming out and those turkey wings are going in. Thanks for joining your girl Cooking with Steph. That dressing is put together.